Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I will be creating HSL bus line 431N, which also runs from Helsinki to the airport, but using a different route. Because a lot of this line has once again been built, I will start by creating the line. And probably, I'm not sure, there will be some building to be done even in this video. But probably this video will be a bit shorter than yesterday. Yesterday's video was really long, I have to admit it. But there was a lot to build, and that is what happens when you have a lot to build. We start from Lennoke, and we stop at Hesperien Puisto. And we also stop at Töölön Halli, or Töölön Kisahalli. We stop at Kansaneläkelaitos, and we stop at Töölön Tulli. Isn't that so? After that we stop at Kuusitie, and we stop at Tilkka. We stop at Ruskeasuo, and we stop at Ruskeasuon Varikko. Then we stop at Kivihaka, at Metsäläntie, at Pirkkolantie, at Pirkkolan metsä, and at Kaarelan kulku. Then we stop at Raitamaantie, Kaarelantie, and then something strange happens. We leave the highway. Surprise. Oops. Then we return to the highway. In there, so we're gonna need ramps like this in order to achieve our ultimate goals. And there we go. Then let's build these ramps and let's go back to lines. So we'll stop at Perhekunnantie. After Perhekunnantie, we will stop at Esikoisentie. Where is that then? It's over there. Can you actually drive this way? You can drive this way. Well, let's make it possible. Shall we? And please don't try to cross the lines. Would you? Okay, come on. Okay, I will do this manually. What an irritating crossing this has turned out to be. So, now we can stop at Esikoisentie. There we go, and then we will probably stop at Kuopuksentie. That's alright. Then we'll stop at Vanhempientie. Then we'll stop at Paletingkierto. We'll stop at Kuninkaantammen aukio. We'll stop at Avadaisaukio. We'll stop at Taidemalarin katu. We'll stop at Silvola, and we'll stop at Volvo. And then guess what? We're back on the highway, baby. We're gonna go back to the highway. And that's why we'll be needing City Road fast. So after Volvo, the following stop is called Vetotie, and now I will have to look this up on the map. So Vetotie dragvägen. But before we get there, we're gonna need a ramp like this. And a ramp like this. Oops. Then we're gonna stop at Kaivosrinteen polku, Gruvhöjdsten. And after Kaivosrinteen polku, we stop at a stop called Mätäoja. Rytion. After Mätäoja, we stop at Martinlaaksantie. Which claims not to have a Swedish name, which is absolutely bullshit. After Martinlaaksantie, we stop at Koukkuveräjä. Krogrinden. And then let's see how we're going to deal with this. Well, we are going to deal with this, but like I said, the question is how. So we'll be leaving the city road in here. And joining the highway in there. There we go. And there we go. Then let's see what happens. We stop at Sofieberg. Okay, so a slightly irritating thing again, but good. Sofieberg, Ruukinranta, Kinkerikuja, Vantaan rinne. No. So no stop. Wait. No stop at Vantaan reitti. Okay. I will stop there anyway. It's just probably some kind of a quirk. Vantaan rinne. Korpitie. Kisällintie. Piispankylä. Tikkurilan tie, Safiiri aukio. But then we're actually gonna go straight. Well, that's new. But okay, let's build roads which lead us straight, and this time I won't even try anything else. And that one can be deleted, and that one can go there, and that one can be deleted. That's it. Build the blueprints. Let's go back to lines. Safiiri aukio, Opaali kuja, Kivisten kirkko. And the following stop is Liusketie, so obviously it does turn right somewhere in there. Let's see. Liusketie Skiffaväin is located in here. Oops. There we go. And let's build it, and then let's go back to lines and stop at Liusketie, Tuovintie, probably at Ritaritie. Kannistontie, Muskettikuja. Okay. Okay. Go back to lines. Wait a second, I'm not building. Highways am I? Well, okay, so you can temporarily race 60, 70 kilometers an hour in part of Kivista. That's absolutely great. My bad. Pakan tie, Koivupään tie, Murtotie. Then we probably turn left to Juuritie. Absolutely right. And from Juuritie, we'll be driving to Katriinantie. And then starts the new era of things from here on. So after Katriinantie, we will then stop at Mossaberget. And after Mossaberget, we stop at Vasamapuisto. Skäktparken. Sorry about that. After Skäktparken, we will stop at Tahkotie. Sleepstensvein. We're here. Now I know where we are. Now I know where we are. After Tahkotie, we stop at Karavellentie. Karavelvein. It's named after the... Wait. Did I miss something? I did miss something. Tahkotie is here. There we go. So it's named after the French airplane Caravelle, which was used by Finnair. I think it was Finnair's first jetliner back in the 50s or late 50s or early 60s. The Sud Aviation Caravelle. But we're already at Karavellentie, which means that the airport is swiftly approaching, and a couple of more stops it shall be then. The following one of them will be Postimiehen Kuja, Postmansgrendin, it will be located in here. After Postimiehen Kuja, we will then stop at Osumakuja, Treffgrendin, after Osumakuja, we'll stop at Kytökallio, Jutlandsberget. Sorry about that. After that, we're gonna stop at a stop called Toinen Savu. In Swedish, that's Andra Rötjin. So, Toinen Savu, Andra Rötjin. And after that, let's continue. Let's build a straight road, because I will need this straight road eventually, I hope, I think. And then let's open up a crossing from... that doesn't look nice. Let's open up a crossing from here to here. Which is what I actually need in here. And now we've reached the end, because when I build this stretch of road, I will have completed the southern route to the airport. And after I've completed the route, I will have to find my way back to the city of Helsinki. And these are intensely long lines. I mean, I think after Toinen Savu comes Andra Rötjin comes Aviopolis, that's right. So then we stop at Mekanikontie, we stop at Teknikontie, and then we are there at the airport. And we can drop our passengers off and go to hell. Or home. Maybe more like most likely home. That would be fairly comforting. Then there's this nice stretch of road where you can really do the speeding. If you like. Whoa, I made it. This time no issues with the ramps. But it was a fairly expensive line to create, really. So, ladies, gentlemen, and others, It's time to buy the first bus on the line and see how many we need them. Although I think it also could be a good idea to check how often the line runs, because that would give me the information I need about how often the bus runs. 30 minutes! Oh my fucking god, 30 minutes all night. Jesus Christ, on a motorbike? Well, let's go. We're gonna need 6 buses to achieve this. So, let's just go out there and buy them. This is good service level. This is what I call service level. And there we have the 6 buses. So, roads have been built, lines have been created, buses have been bought, everything is up and running, and there will be a new video tomorrow. So until then, bye!